This morning, we are out in the bus pulling the yellow cartridge now, because now we have to go and replace the yellow cartridge before we can do anything on the printer. So that's what we're doing today. That's how we're starting the day out. So we're gonna do that. Where's my keys at? Do I have my keys? I don't have my keys. I do have my keys. All right, so here we go. Cartridge first. Wow, so many choices, and I think they're kind of in numerical order. So this is a 410, 3 still Epson, 8, 7, 6, 3. Uh-oh. Oh, there's 410s. Oh, look. Oh, here we go. Yellow, cyan, red, black. Okay, I got it. I got it, how they do this now. Gosh, 30 bucks each, man. That is like ridiculous. $30. That tiny little thing right there. That tiny little cartridge. Well, they were very nice, and they gave me the internet price once again, which saved me $10. So on 3 cartridges, I've saved $30 off of their normal price. So that was good. In case you guys know anything about ink cartridges, for a lot of printers now, you don't buy the generic ones because they don't work. A lot of the machines actually have been updated that if they don't have the correct cartridges in them, they purposely will not work. We're back. The ink is installed right there. So yes to start, blah, blah, blah. Place a cap on the ink cartridge after removing it from the printer. Well, I don't need to do that because I didn't remove it. Well, I guess I removed the old one. I guess you're supposed to take the caps. There's these things here. These things right here that go over the end of the ink cartridge so it doesn't leak all over. There's like a little, that rubber, that gray stuff is a little rubber gasket. Okay. What I ended up doing is taking the rubber part off of there and then recycling the plastic. So, all right. I guess we'll start this stuff up and see what we got. See if we can print something. I've got a current customer's repair order there. We're just waiting for the printer to finish charging, and then we'll see. We'll see if it prints. And then after this is done, I guess I can do some other things later after it gets dark. But I really want to get back here and start building this. I don't know how much I'm going to get done on it tonight. Probably not a whole lot. But yeah, this is the last part. I know I keep saying that. But that's the last part. I just figured that since I've got power and all that's taken care of now, getting the computer so that I can offer a fully printed work order in the field is like really important right now. I still want a heater back here. It's cold. All right, we're hitting print. Now printing cannot be completed. What is going on? Oh my gosh. Did I try printing in Adobe? Oh, why did I try printing in Adobe? Oh, that says offline. Hold on. And now saying that the printer's offline. What the heck, man? This was just about ready to work the other day. All right, I just uninstalled and reinstalled the printer, and it says that it's okay. And so I just hit print. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, oh shoot, I need to do some things here first. Hold on. There we go. Is this working? Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, here's the very first work order right here. Oh, that's so exciting. All right. Okay, so the real test is going to be shutting everything down and turning it back on and seeing if I can do it again. So I guess I should just do that now. There's a Buffy here on the camera. Make a wish. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, so first of all, van, the bus. The printer, even though it doesn't show up as being online, I can still go and print, and it's just fine. So I don't know what's going on there, but it works and it prints. And I've shut everything down, the computer and the printer, and then rebooted everything and went to print. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is some junk food. Dinner. I was just Jinx. How would you like me to help?
Well, Buffy will help, don't worry.
Oh, Buffy will help.
Of course she would.
All right, so these are hot dogs. Angie went and did PTA stuff yesterday, so these are like donation hot dogs.
Well, it's We had leftovers last night.
Well, how? That's what I meant. Leftovers.
Well, this is all we had for leftovers last night.
Oh, that's not so bad then.
Yeah.
So anyway, so yeah, a nice nutritious meal tonight.
There's vegetables.
And also, before you guys like do anything, I would like to do COC tonight for like the last 4
Sure.
days.
We will do that. We can sit down
4
and do
days.
a family COC.
We're gonna do a family cocktail. That's just funny.
Oh, that's tough.
That sounds horrible. Angie also has been trying to make beans for Thanksgiving.
I was gonna make Thanksgiving baked beans, and I must have. It's weird. I wrote the recipe down incorrectly, I'm sure, because when I was making them the other day, I was doing what it said, and I read it a couple of times. I was like, that doesn't seem right, and I did it the way it said, and they just turned out like absolute mush.
Mushy beans.
I don't want to waste them because we just use them as refried beans. So I put them in the fridge, and then I started over today, and I did it again. I hadn't realized that I'd made a mistake on the recipe yet. I did them again today, and they were mushy again, and I was like, wow. So now I've got like
We have so many
2
beans.
pounds of dried beans made into beans that are all like ready to use for something.
Wow.
But I did it right this time. So as soon as we finish eating, I'll finish the baked beans.
Oh,
So
awesome.
they're ready.
Okay.
And
Getting ready for Thanksgiving.
I'm just making refried beans.
She. What do you have in that? Because there's a bite to it. Is it jalapenos?
It's beans, jalapenos, onions, cumin, a little bit of cayenne.
Oh my
sour
gosh,
cream.
it was so delicious. She
But
gave
yeah,
me a
it
taste
tastes-
of it. She
it
said,
tastes like
"Does
a
that taste
dip."
okay?"
Like I just want to like eat it.
I
by
know. I want to
itself.
have it for a snack and
And
watch a
I've
show tonight.
Never really been a fan of beans before, but I'm expanding my
Your horizons.
palate.
Your
I guess.
palate. All right, here we go. Foodle time. Well, this is cozy. It almost felt like The Simpsons. Everybody coming rushing and jumping on the couch. Yeah. Okay, so we have a lot of COC to get through. I wanted to make sure that I started on the vlog that was very important to the individual that was first the other day, because it was the first time they were first in all 3 areas, and by this time this person knows whom I'm talking about, and I'm sure that he's going to be happy that I said something to him about it, or about him. Dude, it's okay. Well, first of all, I've already said it. This is for the vlog. She's governed. I know you're not following, right?
I haven't
she's
been for a
been too
while,
busy.
but you told me.
Okay, so I did. Rail Fan Jason, first again. Oh, first like too. Oh damn, first view too. My first trifecta.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. And you also say, can you ungovern the bus? So yes, the other day I found out that on the freeway that the bus is governed for 70 miles per hour. It can't go faster unless you're going downhill than 70 miles per hour. And it's a slow bus. So you ask, can you ungovern the bus? Yes, I can. When I go down and when I get the money and I get the stereo and have the key programmed and get the new body control module, then I will have all those programmed and taken care of on the same visit.
That's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of stuff, and I don't have the money for it right now, so everything's just gonna have to wait. Jesse Adventure, my power went out for 2 hours last night, but also it feels like every time we get a little wind, it goes up. But doesn't help that we have lots of tall trees. I was trying to make that really quick, and then I got all Angie looked at me. I'm like, oh, she's looking at me because I'm talking
I
fast.
thought we'd lose power too because we have a lot of trees, and usually if it gets windy, everything goes crazy here.
It flickered a few times. That was it.
Yep.
I was so disappointed.
We were all expecting it.
Did you want the power to go out? Josh Ryan, LOL, sorry, that makes me laugh. At least not 65 miles per hour. I would guess it was Amazon that did it. The Semi-Yukon... Wait. The Semi, you connect on laptop into the computer port, and you can turn on the governor. Oh. In a Semi, okay. You can connect a laptop into the computer port, so the car's diagnostic port, and you can turn the governor and set the speed. Not sure if you can snap the computer or use your snap-on computer thing that you have to change it. No, I can't. It's a dealership only thing. Oh my gosh, sorry. That oh man, I just exited out of the comments. That was all you, that was not me. Wait, that was all me, not you. You guys are distracting.
Hannah H. There was some strong gusts around Kelso that knocked out a couple trees, but I didn't hear any other bad effects. The garbage can didn't even blow over at my parents' house.
Wow.
By the way, there should be a goofy little card at the P.O. Box soon. I sent it off before we saw you at Chris's party, so that's what you and I talked about this morning. And yeah, I do plan on going to the P.O. Box. And there's a possibility that I might be getting rid of the P.O. Box. Don't let that stop you guys, because we still have time. It's still paid for
months.
Until the new year, until well into the new year. But we're not getting enough this way to make the P.O. Box worthwhile. So I might have to get rid of that too. But if you want to send a Christmas card, if you want to send cards, I'm not telling you to. If you want to, make sure that you send them to the P.O. Box and we will check it. Halloween for Troy. Why do you seem disappointed that the storm isn't there and not scared? I was scared for you guys, and I'm still nervous for everyone else. First of all, I did hear that 2 people lost their lives, and I feel extremely horrible about that. I don't know the situation to how it happened or whatnot. And then, of course, people, lost some property and stuff. And that's not the storm that I like. I like it just like when maybe a tree takes out a power line and transformers blow and then the neighborhood goes dark and you don't have any power, like I said the other day, trying to figure out how to do things and make it without having the modern conveniences of, just the puzzle once again. So, was I scared? No, not at all. Was I concerned? Not really, except for the tall trees across the street from us. Halloween for also Troy. I have a question. So will you be hooking up the battery in the power inverter? Will that drain the van battery if the van isn't running? Will it cause a parasitic draw? I think that's how you say it. That is the correct term for it, parasitic draw. However, that's the whole reason why I put that relay in there. I thought that I went through that, but it makes sense in my head. You guys might have missed that. So that relay I put in disconnects the house battery from the vehicle battery so that it won't drain when the car's off. But when the car's running, when the bus is running, it charges the battery in the back. Van Island SX! The much anticipated storm wasn't anything out of the norm considering that it is November and we live in the Pacific Northwest. That's absolutely right. 360 Chris 88. Thanks, Troy. Joe Poppenhagen. First snow of the season here in Bemidji, Minnesota. Minnesota.
My brother has snow.
And he lives up in
over a foot of snow. He's in Alberta.
Canada.
In Canada.
A disappointing storm. This was the vlog for the day after the storm. That wasn't. Not for us anyway. It's so weird. Even power, like around Mom's house. Power is complete. I'm making sure I'm still recording because, okay, that trips me out. Oh, now I just messed everything up. That's okay. Joe Bulletin, it amazes me how we fret over not having a storm strike. I have lived through 1.5 days of no power years ago, and it was life-altering. Our dependence on hydroelectric power now is nothing like it will be in the coming years. Glad to be at a time in my life that I may not have to see it happen. I only hope that we don't ruin our infrastructure to the point that we ruin our hope of a good existence in the future. Remember, it only takes one error to ruin it for all, and volatility of our existence to survive is right now beginning to hang from a very thin stretched cord. The leaders of the past are gone, and the new breed have agendas that only make the future very shady. Not getting political, I'm continuing to read this only because I agree. Love your vlogs. Well, I don't know about that part though. Just kidding. Life as it should be. Keep it up. It amazes me how few out there don't see relevance in what you do, but watching someone run a laundromat, fly his helo, and interact with live persons like himself attracts hordes. What a fickle world. And I know exactly what you're talking about. He's talking about another vlogger that apparently vlogs at a laundromat and does like really stuff, and yet he's popular, and yet we're barely scraping 100 views a day. It makes you wonder how much longer I'm going to do this.
That's why you should make a gaming channel.
A gaming channel? Oh no.
Sean Regal. Imagine your dad gaming.
Oh my gosh.
I've actually get views.
It would be, your channel name would be...
Careful, don't
Bucky
push on
here.
this.
Bad Gamer 1031.
Bad Gamer Dad.
Bad Gamer Dad 1031.
Yeah. Sean Regal, my brother's about 20 minutes south of you. They lost power for about 2 hours yesterday. Oh, going back to Joe Bulletin. Back when Phoenix was just a baby. Actually, I'm not even sure that you were born yet. It's when your mom and JD were here, and we had power went out for no, they weren't here yet. They came to stay because power went out for 4 or 5 days. And it was winter time, it was cold, and we had a fireplace. That was before your time.
4 or 5 days. You must have lost everything in the fridge.
Nope. Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
no.
you would have.
Huh. I don't know. I was
You should have.
hold on, I was single at the time, so the only thing I had in the
probably was nothing
refrigerator
in
was
there.
burritos and milk.
All
And I
right,
drink
you're
my
probably
milk, I
fine.
guess.
Of course, we had frozen burritos
We
in the
lost
morning.
power.
Yeah.
What, in 2020? We lost power for long enough that we needed the generator to keep the fridge going.
Yeah. That's why we got the generator. And that generator that we got was barely enough to keep that fridge going, but it did. Jolson, a wise man once said, "Don't believe anything you hear, and only half of what you see." That's always confusing.
Don't think too hard. Let's
Okay,
go.
Real Fan Jason, first again and first like. Our weather turned cold overnight, and we've had a lot of strong winds too. These are not in order, by the way. Ben Massey, what a good day. Woke up to snow in Chicago area till mid-afternoon. Have a good day. Halloween fur, I'm glad it wasn't easy. Hashtag warranty job for you, Troy. And I think that's awesome how you are always going back to fix a problem and take care of the customer. That is an awesome business model. Yeah. Dude, so it's just me and one rotten situation, one customer that's not happy could just social media or whatever, it could be devastating for just a single person. Tony Fredrickson, it's exciting when you are not used to storms. I get it. Be thankful, not disappointed. I'm glad you're good. And considering the storms that a lot of you, including Tony, have to go through, then I completely understand. Halloween first. Still don't understand why Troy's disappointed about the storm. I think that's a good thing that you didn't get hit harder. I'm always very scared when we get a severe storm warning because storms can do a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. Yes, they can. I do understand that.
And you died.
Printer time. What are we doing? What are you doing? Printer time, Halloween fur. Is that computer the same one that you use to edit videos when camping? And are you going to bring it in and out of the van so it doesn't get too hot or too cold depending on the weather? Well, yeah, I'm going to keep everything safe, obviously. Yes, it is the same one that I use. So if I go camping or something like that, I will be using it dual purpose. But gross, what is that? What are you guys doing?
It's just fluff from a half-cut saw.
It's just fluff. Jesse Adventure, hey, for $20 I'll come over and flip the breaker and throw branches in the yard to help create a power outage for you. Do you take payments? Whirly Bird Productions, you might check Trader Joe's or Aldi's, whichever you have there. Apparently, they have stolen. Oh, wow. Ooh.
Trader Joe's we do have.
Oh, yeah.
We don't go there too often because it's not quite
I thought
Close,
Trader
but-
Joe's was a pizza company.
No.
it's a little store. In fact, I get a lot of your snacks for school there.
Yeah, she does. Davey Peugeot, hey guys, I had an Epson printer and yes, it loved ink.
Yeah.
But good printer. Might not suit you, but saying you needed heat in the van, is there any space for one of those, say, Chinese diesel heaters? I've installed one in our camper van and it's amazing. Has its own small diesel tank. Gosh, weight is the number one thing that I'm concerned about in the bus right now. Space, there won't be any space for anything else in there, I don't think. Also have another one that acts as a backup and is directly plumbed into the fuel tank, but I guess that your van runs on petrol or gasoline as you call it there. Yes, it does. Van is looking great and neat, Troy. I had a customer that commented the other day saying, wow, this is really clean and organized. I'm like, yeah. Angie, I have my spices in the drawer like you said, and you can see the lid looking down.
I like them like that. I wish I had a drawer to put them in, but I don't, so I won't.
Maybe in our next house.
Maybe in the next house.
Hannah H, hello, I wish I could be that organized, but I live with other people that mess it up unintentionally. Jolson might have to run a hard line from the computer to the printer. Yeah, I think I had read this comment and I videoed it yesterday and I said it, but going back, reading it now and commenting on it now, I thought that I'd said it the other day.
Okay.
Okay. 360 Chris 88, thanks Troy. Ben Massey, hello. That's an awesome story with spice jars and Etsy too. Have a great weekend. Commenting on your story from the other night.
Well, thanks.
The other day. Van Island SX, seeing your garbage truck reminded me to tell you that our little city has the largest fleet of electric garbage trucks in North America.
Oh, neat.
It's just a small city, so we only have 8 trucks, but they are amazingly quiet in operation and even smell better. It's been
They
going
smell
great.
better?
It's been going great since they started operation earlier this year. Wow.
That's neat.
How do they smell better? Are you talking about like just the diesel stink along with like the stink of garbage? So there's only the garbage stink and not the diesel stink? Last vlog, yesterday's. Walter Holbury. First.
Woohoo.
And LNSX, great vlog.
Woohoo.
Halloween fur. The bus has a supersonic turn signal that made me laugh. The way that you put it, Troy, that was funny. I talked about the turn signal because it goes do. Marie Winton, Frosty Fest for the win! Woohoo! 360 Chris 88, thanks Troy. You're welcome. Ben Massey, Troy time. No work. And that's it.
And that's it?
That's COC from 4 days. Have anything to add? Wow. So he hasn't been on video a whole lot, so his voice has dropped.
I want to say something else so bad.
Oh, what?
But
Just remember, I'm not cutting this. There's no editing tonight.
oh, okay. I'm not gonna say it then.
Okay.
It's not for children.
Oh, wow. Okay, child of mine.
You're at children.
Yeah.
No, I meant it's not for young children.
Oh, but
Oh.
it's okay for older children?
Yeah, like middle school and higher.
So Angie's been cooking, to change the subject, cooking beans tonight. You guys saw that. I was sitting on the couch.
They look like wet cat food and smell like it too.
Well, the smell of the beans and the onions is extremely reminiscent of what your papa used to bake for Thanksgiving every year. I remember, I've talked about this before. You've heard it many times before, probably getting tired of hearing it. But Macy's Day Parade, baked beans in the oven, that's Thanksgiving, man.
Well, you're not going to smell baked beans in the oven on Thanksgiving.
Well, I know, but I smell it tonight, and it's around Thanksgiving, so. Post it down in the comments. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving? Or if you're in Canada, what did you do for Thanksgiving?
We went camping for Canadian Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We did. I think we do almost every year.
Yeah. So, yeah. Huh.
Because it's a long weekend usually, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is.
So he has the time off from school and we take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Want to go camping? No?
Having camperitis?
He doesn't want to go camping.
What if it's too cold?
Well, that's why we have our water bottles and our...
I'm joking.
Dude, we have a nice cozy tent. You're going to be sweating in it. It's going to be so warm.
He doesn't want to go. We'll go without him.
All
No,
right.
no.
Because we were going to go for
please,
Christmas, and if you don't want to join us for Christmas... Oh.
You want to go camping?
All right. Well, this is a very long vlog. Thank you guys for... If you guys have made it this far and you didn't skip ahead, post down in the comments. What should they post?
Wow, it's so long.
Duck emoji, duck emoji, duck emoji.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Exclamation point.
It's so long, and if you guys are able to, duck emoji, duck emoji, duck emoji. Just have to make sure
Not
that
the little yellow baby chick, specifically the duck.
All right.
Oh, no.
Good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye!